This is an ABC News special report.
I'm Diane Macedo. We're coming on the air with breaking news about President Biden's son, Hunter Biden. ABC News is learning he has reached a deal with federal prosecutors to plead guilty to 2 minor tax crimes and admit to the facts of a gun charge. That's according to court papers filed Tuesday. The terms would likely keep him out of jail. The Department of Justice has been navigating a politically sensitive investigation involving Hunter Biden's business activities. The charges relate to his taxes and whether he lied about his drug use on a gun application form in 2018. This investigation was led by the U.S. Attorney in Delaware, appointed by former President Trump and kept on the job by President Biden and the Biden administration. The investigation does not involve President Biden. I want to get right to our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, with more on this. Pierre, you have that court filing in front of you, so walk us through the details of this deal.
John, well, the Justice Department and attorneys for Hunter Biden have reached an agreement that would end the long-running federal investigation into his personal and professional life, according to a new court filing just reviewed by ABC News. The plea deal calls for Biden to plead guilty to a pair of tax-related misdemeanors in exchange for probation, which will allow him to avoid serving time in prison if the deal is approved by a federal judge. The deal, which was negotiated by the U.S. Attorney for Delaware, David Weiss, a Trump appointee, also includes a pretrial diversion for one felony count related to Hunter Biden's illegal possession of a firearm, meaning that prosecutors would agree to drop that charge if Biden adheres to certain terms of a program such as no illegal drug use. Sources closest to Hunter Biden believe that this will end the more than 5-year investigation that has dogged Hunter and his father, both men accused of corruption, as critics have focused on Hunter Biden's business deals in Ukraine and China.
Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Vasquez, your doctor in criminal justice, bringing you another video on criminal justice topics. So, you just saw a video on the son of President Joe Biden. His name is Hunter Biden, that has been hit with a couple of charges, right? To quote them, they said, minor tax crimes. I don't know any tax crimes that are minor, but that was the verbiage that they use. Also, there is a gun charge that is in question. Said that when the individual applied for a weapon, lied on that form, and that's why there is a gun charge. So as always, I have 3 questions, 3 concerns, 3 things that I want to discuss with you. One thing I do want to point out, because this video is a little bit different, this is not a political channel. This is not a political social media platform. This is a criminal justice. We keep this solely criminal justice base. And that is why this story came up today. And that's why I'm making this video, right? So the first question I have for you is, should anyone be above the law? Okay, so I've been thinking about this for a little bit. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I don't think anybody should be above the law. But what I have thought about is, with these presidents, the families of presidents, the friends of presidents, right? Let's put it this way. We see a lot of what's going on in the news today with former President Trump. And I just think about, okay, the criminal justice system, he's been indicted in different situations. My question is, what is that going to open? How far back are we going to start looking into former presidents, whether that be President Bush, President Obama, whether that be President Clinton, right? Are we looking at the families of these former presidents? And then just what is that going to open? So no, I don't think anybody should be above the law, but that is what came to my mind when I started thinking about that question. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. The second question I have for you is, should Hunter Biden be allowed to avoid prison? They said that through the plea deal, if the plea deal goes through, this will allow Hunter Biden to avoid prison. I don't think so personally. I just think that there has been cases. Wesley Snipes, I think, went to prison for tax evasion. I think, unfortunately, Fat Joe went to prison for tax evasion. So this is not uncommon. Tax crimes, right, is not uncommon. So why should this individual be treated any different than anyone else, right? So I don't think he should avoid. If that is the going rate, if that is the going penalty, then I think the individual should be charged and due process should take its place. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And the last question I have for you is, if this plea deal goes through and Hunter Biden pleads guilty to these charges, is put on probation, does not go to prison, what if the deal goes through? What does that tell the world? What does that tell America about our criminal justice system? Are we not supposed to be that role model system in place for the world to see? What does that tell other criminals, if you will, or community, that if you have a higher social status, that you're allowed to get away with certain said crimes? Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments below. All right, everybody, that's your video for today. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps out the channel a lot to get publicity. As you can see, we're growing a lot on all social media platforms. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.